Caddie 19 under the VIO render settings has a new option where you can recall previously saved or logged settings. So to explain and show you how this works, I'm just going to take the current render as you can see on screen and render that as is. I'm not going to change any settings, I'm just going to render it. Now the idea behind this is that you can save any renders that you've done with the settings as you want it to be. You can save that into a render log, which you can then later retrieve and apply onto other objects. As you can see on this render that's created in front of you, the whole model is basically overexposed, it looks washed out, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this render and then simply just apply another render that I've done previously. I'm going to apply its settings to this drawing. So that's basically how the render looks. When I close the render, we've got the option where you can now recall render settings, and recall render settings will give you a list of all the renders that you've done so far and that you have logged. So you can go onto any of these renders that you have done and recall those settings. The settings that can be recalled can either be lighting, location and time, render quality, size, advanced finishes, tone mapping and the scheme. So any of these settings you can tick or untick, and whatever you tick, that will be applied into your current model. It also gives you a nice preview to show you how the source render looked, plus the settings in a list just next to it. So I'm going to choose all those settings and retrieve the settings. Once I click on OK, it should retrieve all those settings into this model. So without making any changes, you just click on render, and once again just click on render. And let's see how that differs from the original render that I've done previously. As you can see from this, the lighting, the finishes, time of day, whatever you've chosen in that dialog box has been applied from the source drawing into the current model.